Something's printing out on my printer. The husband is printing something, but that's okay. That's why we call it live, right? So, I've been on this wellness journey and I've been sharing a lot of information with you guys. Uh, and told you I had a doctor's appointment back in December, did the whole labs thing, got the labs back. Yay! So they basically said, looks good. Uh, LDL is a little bit high, but nothing that diet and exercise cannot fix. Isn't that wonderful? I am so happy. And the cool thing about it is that some of the people that have been on Baby Night TV have really helped me, you know, as far as Tracy Shearer and her team of people in yoga. Of course, Anolia, you just got to check out her stuff. You just have to check out her stuff. Really good for the mental. And, and that's a big part of it. And in one of the episodes that I did with Tracy Shearer and friends on one of the On Stage podcast, uh, we talk about the fact that so much of what we're dealing with is mental, right? It's mental. Um, it starts inside. It starts inside the mind, and that's not to give yourself judgment. It's not to make you feel bad or make you think that you're incorrectly thinking, but it does require us to empower ourselves to think about what it is that we really, really want in our life. What is it that we desire most? What is it that we want to have in terms of fulfilling life? Um, and when we focus on those things, then we start to move in a direction that the outer begins to mirror the inner. But everything comes from the inside first. Hey, Emily Mia, how are you? Hello, dear. Everything comes from the inside first. So the fact that I've been able to turn some things around with my health, I'm really excited about it, but it really did start from the inside out. Um, now there's a few things that I did over the holiday. I did not overeat, but I probably had a little bit too much salt in some of the food. But I'm doing great. I'm doing really great. I am doing great, Emily. And how are you? So, this is just, to continue on with that wellness journey. I know that exercise is very important. Inflammation. If when I exercise, I have less inflammation than I do when I don't. Hey, Heidi, look. Hi, Heidi. Okay, I gotta get the last name right, but I know I got the first one right. So, yes, hello. So, inflammation is a big issue or can cause a lot of havoc. When you've got too much water on your body, when you have too much um, uh, swelling in ankles or your extremities, that means that you're holding on to water and you got to let it go. You got to let it get out of the system. So that means you still have to drink plenty of water. So you really need to be drinking more and more water in order to get the inflammation out of your body. You've got to be able to cleanse that stuff out of your body. But I'm just really excited and really, really happy that I went to the doctor. I got my labs. Everything looked really good. I did all of the tests for the cholesterol and the LDL and the kidney function and all that good stuff. And it was great. So how did I celebrate New Year's? I celebrated New Year's with some champagne, not a whole lot, but with some champagne. Family came over, um, had a great time. Christmas was the same. We had a great, great Christmas. Had 14 people in my house, and I don't have a big house, right? But it was enough room to have 14 people in my crib, right? So on New Year's we stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning. I know you're like, dang, why didn't you go out? Didn't you do anything? No, we stayed at home. We watched Anderson Cooper and and his friend do the whole drop the ball thing, got some champagne, took some pictures, kissed the hubby, toasted in the new year, all that good stuff. And that's what we did. I did not go out and party and do all of that kind of stuff because people doing stuff during New Year's. I did go to a friend's house for a small New Year's Eve get together, but it was quiet. It was nice. And then on New Year's Day, everybody came over. I did make my black eyed peas. I did make my black eyed peas and my greens and some cornbread for New Year's because there's this whole thing that, and I know this is probably relative to the Black community, but just in case you want to know, when you have um, some black eyed peas on the first day of the year, that's the first thing you eat, then it's like you're supposed to have a great new year. And so I would have to say that it's been working. The other thing is no running of the washer and dryer on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. We stopped doing the laundry, we got all the laundry done prior to New Year's Eve, and then we finished up the day after New Year's. So but it was really good. I hope you guys had a great New Year's. I hope you had a great holiday. We celebrated Kwanzaa in our house. So there was Christmas and Kwanzaa and New Year's. The whole thing is that, um, life is cyclical, right? And so, because we're in a cycle, it's time to say, okay, now what's the next cycle of this going to be like? How are we going to celebrate this year? What are we going to do to make it different or make it more special? So answer that question. Have fun. Do something that is uh, maybe different. And and have a good time in life. I will tell you that my grandkids came over, right? I had my grandkids come over and they were hilarious. They were absolutely hilarious. And we're going to give an early shout out to the fantastic Kyle because on the 3rd is his birthday. All right, and so we're going to give a shout out to the fantastic Kyle for your birthday, and uh, and I'm really excited. So anyway, everybody, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful New Year, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you're celebrating right now. And thank you so much for tuning in to Fave Unite TV. Black Stories, Black Storytellers. I am Black. I am a storyteller, and you're hearing it from me. You're hearing life from the perception from this perspective. So have a happy, wonderful day and stay warm because over here it's cold as I don't know what. All right, cold. All right, everybody. Mwah. Happy, 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 happy day. Happy evening. Bye.